But yeah, nothing too crazy otherwise, but oh yeah, and still going to the gym as usual, but otherwise, it's been a pretty decent week, I'd say. Got my brother some gifts as well, so we'll be good there.
For
And I
honor.
won't lie, I actually didn't realize I forgot so many.
Your orders?
I forgot about so much gaming news that did actually happen this week that I could have talked about. Seriously, why can you reach that far?
Charge! Brace yourself! Yes! Realize the gulf between our skills.
Okay, this is fine. But yeah, hope everyone's week's been well
The
though.
hunt is on.
Hmm. I'll just shoot you, because why not?
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Yeah, might as well take you down.
Here. Now.
But yeah, we got. But yeah,
My
like I
skills
mentioned,
grow
a
sharper.
lot of gaming news happened to say the least this week, or since last week, really.
Try.
I see a path to victory.
So, Game Awards. Well, obviously we had the Game Awards and such like that.
I have your back.
And stuff that
Our
got announced,
victory
and
is
somehow
assured.
I did not talk about the Souls like
You won't
DNF
beat me!
game that got announced, which I'll most
Show me
likely
what
get
you're
it.
made of.
Most likely. Mostly because it's DNF. Even though I don't play DNF Duel that much nowadays, I still enjoyed it, and I'm curious about it too. Hey, Madeline, welcome to the stream, and congrats on being first. Hope your Friday's been well.
How shall I destroy you?
Cool heads.
Yeah, it was one thing that I realized I never got to talk about, or somehow forgot to talk about. But I don't even know when it's really going to come out, but
Sorry to worry.
I'm gonna check it out for the most part. Because I did enjoy the fighting game
I
that came
fight
from
for
it.
peace.
Even though I don't really plan to really get invested into the game anymore, unfortunately. I still had a good time with it, and yeah. But we'll see.
Heed my call. I will end this.
Okay, yeah, not much I could do here.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
All that said, though,
Paint my sword.
hmm,
I won't lose. Be gone. The hunt is on.
oh yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, and something I forgot to talk about on Wednesday that I want to talk about, so... Aside from getting Tales of Berseria, Tales of
Forward.
Zestiria, and the SAO game, I did get a couple other games along the way too.
Death from above.
Ooh, Dragoon. Nice.
Ha-ha. My turn.
Mostly announced through PS Plus anyways. PS Plus Extra and Premium, which
I shall try my
Hmm.
level best.
What was I gonna say?
Time to strike.
I can do it.
Oh yeah, so most well, granted, I don't even use my PS5 as much nowadays. But I still play on it whenever. But one of the games they did announce for PS Plus Extra was actually Strangers of Paradise, which was actually a game I was planning to get at some point on my own. I was gonna wait for a really deep sale for it initially, which I'm pretty sure it's had deep sales a couple of times at this point.
Cool head.
But the fact that I pretty much get it for free through my PS Plus subscription, almost likely, it's something I've been wanting to go play as well, but I just never really got the chance for some reason.
Allow me.
But now I pretty much have the chance to now. I have played Details of Arise and Vesperia. I may go back to one of the other Tales games I may do one of them on stream at some point, but we'll see how I feel.
You fight it. The numbers are.
My turn. Suffer. Victory is within reach. May I?
It would have to be after like February though, next year. But I'll figure it out. But yeah, Strangers of Paradise, the Souls-like Final Fantasy game. That's been one I've actually been planning to play for a good while that I just never really got to for some reason. So for me though, this is actually a really good time for me to actually play Strangers of Paradise. Next year is a good time for me to play Strangers of Paradise. If I do anyways.
We win.
Good job, Anna.
Asked for no quarter. Minister.
Oh yeah, and in case anyone's wondering, I'm really just grinding at the moment. Don't worry, it's not like I'm forcing it to grind, it's just because I was a little tired when I started, to where I did have to take a small nap. I'm okay now at least. But, yeah, just doing this just to warm up and all that. And get in the mood, which, this should be the only time I really use to actually do this, but we should be fine though. Hopefully.
How shall I destroy you?
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wings are here.
But hopefully we can make a bit of progress in this game this time around compared to before. Hopefully.
My turn.
Ooh, crap.
Victory is within reach. Allow me.
Good job, Anna.
Victory is within reach.
Charge! Brace yourself!
Together. Victory is within reach. Battle is ours. From this range. We win.
Nice. That's just one of the games I have in mind that I probably will try to do next year. Even though there are so many games I have to do next year, or so many games I want to do next year in general. But, well, I'll try to make it work nonetheless. Okay, fine. Actually, I'll do this one more time. Just to take advantage of it and all. Just to farm a little bit. I didn't do anything off stream, by the way, so that's why I'm sort of doing it now. After this, I promise I will get to the main story, though. I didn't really get to talk about this when it did happen, but this week they did confirm E3 is pretty much dead, unfortunately. Which, honestly, I'm not too surprised, but it sucks to see, though. Which I've actually never been to an E3 myself, and as I grew older, I just didn't really care about it just because I usually just didn't have time to do it and all that. But it is a shame to see it's actually gone now, all things considered.
Shall we begin?
Because I do miss the times when I was in school, when I was watching it and all that.
The hunt is on.
For the hype announcements and all that. I do miss, and that was around. But then, like, which granted, I know Nintendo more or less was the first to start the trend of realizing they could just show stuff digitally without doing an actual press conference live. Which I guess it was only going to be a matter of time before everyone else followed suit.
Let us try out their weakness.
In my opinion, anyways.
I have your back.
Our victory
And then-
is assured.
And this was like even before COVID for the most part. Since,
You won't beat me.
like, COVID definitely did not help with it, I'll say that much, but it definitely got to a point where some people were starting to do their own thing and mostly, more or less, skip E3. Just because they were already doing their own thing versus relying on a live show to do it and all that. Which again, it's just unfortunate at the end of the day. But not much you can do about it.
Be at ease.
Just a shame to see that it is gone though. Even though we do have more
We fight for peace.
to where like we don't really need it, but it just sucks to lose.
Flames, heed my call. Time to work.
That's just my opinion though. But we are definitely at a point where it's not really necessary compared to before. I mean, I guess it is what it is at that point.
Between our skills. Your lifeblood shall paint my sword. I won't lose. It ends here. Too slow.
This battle is ours. Goodbye.
What would father do? Perish. Leave it to me.
I see a path to victory.
To battle, I suppose.
Okay?
Sweet. Damn it.
Okay, you'll be fine.
I'll take you on. Yours, don't it?
I struck true.
But yeah, it's just unfortunate for E3 really.
You fight.
I would have loved to have gone to one, but
Shall we begin?
it just never worked out for me, unfortunately. But I guess there's not much you can do at this point, all things considered.
My thanks.
Allow me. With the powers in me. My turn.
Alright, now speaking of Tails though, so there is one thing relating to Tails that I do want to do at some point.
Shall we begin?
The only downside is that
Enjoy an easy victory.
currently, oh, the only thing is more so it's DLC for Tales of Arise at the moment, which I am down to play at some point. I am down to actually play it, but it just needs to release at a good time for me to really consider it.
I see a path.
So I probably
to
won't play it
victory.
immediately, basically. I probably will down the line though, but it just won't be anytime soon.
Goddess. You find the goddess. How shall I destroy you?
Ouch.
Yes!
Let me heal your wounds.
Yes!
But we'll see.
This will help. Come at me!
Let me provoke you.
Come and get me!
I will end this. I will end this. Suffer.
I asked for
There we go.
ministers.
Good job, Anna.
From where shall we strike? Just die already!
This battle is ours.
Here we go.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Just die already!
I shall try my level best. It is time to strike.
I shall do my best.
Anyways, what else do I want to talk about? Because this is a lot
Let me
more
show you what I've learned.
that I can talk about that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. I guess I could talk about the fighting games, but I'll save that for when more people are here.
You won't escape. Suffer. I shall do what I can.
Okay, you just have to heal yourself, which is fine. But that's generally a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about. More or less.
You won't beat me! You're done!
Nice.
Ah,
Okay, I think we made enough money out of this for the time being after using most of it yesterday. So I'm cool continuing the story from here. But yeah, I'll talk about the fighting game stuff later, but a lot of the stuff I talked about was the stuff I've been meaning to talk about, but just never got the chance to. Oops. So I guess anime-wise, so I did finish rewatching Shotgun no Shana on yesterday, I think. I did finish it though, rewatching all 3 seasons, which I'll admit, watching it for the 3rd time, I do see more of the flaws for season 3 specifically. Wait, what the? It's probably nothing. I guess one interesting thing that happened today, or last week, was more so the fact that, the same place I went to for Same place I went to for the fairy tale meet and greet. I did reply, well, I responded to one of their questions. Questions about one of their meet and greets they had last weekend, which I didn't go to because I was already busy anyways, but they actually did offer me a free ticket then, which,
She's an envoy from Glenbrook.
granted, I didn't care too much about the meet and greet they had them because most of them I actually didn't really know. And I didn't watch the anime to the dub either, but most of them I just didn't really know, so I didn't really bother to go personally, but it was just nice of them to offer a free ticket for me to go for one day.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
Frederica does not deserve this.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Let's see.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Yeah, we're entering it. We don't care. We're probably gonna be forced to anyways. But yeah, we do not care.
Nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Hey Opak, welcome to the
Who
stream.
might you be?
Just making progress in this game at
Just
the
a
moment.
researcher, nothing more.
Starting a little, well, I didn't start that much earlier than
What was
the
his
past few days,
problem?
but I am starting a little earlier still regardless. How's it going, Pak? Hope your week's been well.
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
Aiming to make a bit more progress in this game this time around. Which I'll admit, I was a little tired today to where I was about to not stream, but I took a short nap and lied down for a bit and said, okay, I should be good for now. So yeah. How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. I just take a moment to get to know the city. Ooh, meet with some shopkeepers. Hmm. Oh yeah, Pog. Just curious if you don't mind me asking. Since I didn't know you returned to school over the summer, but so you're pretty much done with Disneyland, right? Unless you're working part-time there and all that. I assume you're starting off with community college as well. Unless you did get... Well, I know you were attending school for a bit. At least when we met at the time. What's I just curious about? Just curious is all, if you don't mind me asking. Nothing to say where you go or anything. But around this time, you should be on winter break, right? Or close to it, at least. I'm just trying to talk with everyone at this point. And I'll just talk about a few other things, like what I plan to stream and all that. As well as like things going forward into the new year. So, I am going to have Strangers of Paradise because of my PS Plus subscription, so I'll most likely stream that sometime next year. Before the end of 2024, because I'm not planning to renew PS Plus Premium or Extra at all. I'm not planning to personally, but I'll still probably keep my PS Plus active because I do stream Street Fighter 6 there. Well, good thing I did this. Yeah, good thing I did farm. Wait, I can literally do it here, actually. Okay, let's farm a bit more then. Might as well. Literally 1k per battle. I said I was done farming, but considering how many items he has... Yeah. Oh yeah, Pog, I did get... I'm not sure if I asked this, but... Did you pre-order the 7 Rebirth Collector's Edition by any chance? Because I know it's the original 7, I don't think you got the Collector's Edition for that. Well, that is coming out soonish, after all. Which, I did get the Collector's Edition of 7 Rebirth this time around.
Brace yourself! Did you see that? Shall we begin?
We'll be fine.
Time to take flight.
Forward! This ends here! What have we here?
Let us try out their weakness. It is time to strike.
Much
But yeah.
appreciated.
So, pretty much gonna be farming a bit here.
Push on
And making as much progress as I can tonight. But I will be streaming tomorrow, though. At the very least.
Damn it! How shall I destroy you?
You are taking a lot of damage, I'll admit.
what I can.
But you'll be fine.
Allow me.
Sorry to worry you.
I fight for peace.
I guess since I am
Two
here,
ashes.
I can probably mention it. Not that I'm mostly farming at the moment, but... So...
Yeah.
What have we here?
It's over.
Leave it to me.
So, what? Oh yeah, what? So basically...
Out!
You are not worthy of my time. Your lifeblood shall paint my sword. Charge! Here.
One more.
Oh yeah, so I guess regarding other stuff I'll stream. Ooh, a Steam achievement for follow-up attacks. Cool.
Almost.
Anyway, so basically, oh yeah, so this week Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising actually released today, which I did dabble in it yesterday for like an hour-ish.
Wait your turn.
I'll admit, it's definitely not gonna be like my main game over Street Fighter 6.
I shall try
What?
my level best.
If I'm being 100% honest, I do start want to put some time into it to at least learn the game and all that. And I do have the game on PC, and not to mention it is an anime game, so I can more or less run it for sure. I don't think it'll be an issue really
I'm a fool. My aid is
to
yours.
play it on stream.
How shall I destroy you?
At least I don't feel it should be.
You won't beat me. You're done. You fight out.
The numbers are few.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
I am liking Grand Blue. Like, I'm still got a ways to go before I get used to GBVS, but
I fight
for what it's worth,
peace.
it is something I do want to invest time into, though. That I can guarantee.
Yeah, it worked. My turn. Victory is within reach. Allow me. Victory is within reach.
But not to mention, with GVS,
Perish.
May I? For a better world.
cool.
Here I come.
Oh yeah, and then,
Follow my lead.
oh yeah, I'm liking the feel GVS Rising. It's to the point too, where I would like to at least get decent or learn the game in general.
Allow me.
And this is also an anime game, which I could definitely stream on PC, so I wouldn't be against doing some streams for the
I
game on
see a
PC,
path to victory.
in all honesty. It is something I would like to try
How
to
shall I
learn.
destroy you? My aid is yours. I've been waiting for this.
It's something I would like to learn though, which I may stream it at times, depending on how I feel. No guarantees, but
Heed my call.
I do want to dabble in it a bit regardless, even if it doesn't be a main,
I will end this.
even if it won't be a main game to me. I am 100% down to treat it as a side game to enter while doing Street Fighter 6 events. I am down for that, personally.
Whatever.
Sounds right.
I won't lose. Did you see that? Too slow. Goddess. You find the goddess. The goddess.
And even better news.
Defeat is not an option. Perish. Now.
So there's this organization called Tampa Never Sleeps, which I've entered their first beta tournament for Street Fighter 6, which was a fun one.
Here I come.
But I never really got to really enter anything else after, unfortunately, because it just doesn't work out with my schedule of work and all that.
Sounds strike.
I shall try my level best.
But
You have nothing left.
starting next weekend, Tampa Never Sleeps is going to be hosting Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising on Saturdays. So, I'm not going to enter like every single event. Like, I'm not an FGC only streamer for what it's worth. But the fact that online weekly exists for me now that I can enter for at least one game I may play, I'm actually 100% down for it personally. And like I said, I do enjoy Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising to where I want to at least try to learn it and get into it. Even though I'm not going to go crazy in it like Street Fighter 6, I do want to learn it and be able to play it because I like how it feels. And just to mix it up so that way I'm not just playing Street Fighter 6, even though it is my main game still.
I expect
Takes you of Heisen. Then we shall make for
I will end this.
That's just one of the plans I have anyway, so.
close, but not quite. For victory! My lance strikes true. Did you see that? Shall we begin?
One of my plans anyways.
Ha! Ah!
Time to take flight. Descend now!
What have we here? From where shall we strike?
Let us try out their weakness. Just as I planned.
We win.
I'll take you on! Push on
I'll figure it out though, either way. Well, like I said, regardless, I am down though to try to make GVVS a game I can at least enjoy.
To battle, I suppose.
I shall do what I can. Be at ease. My apologies.
It's definitely gonna take a bit for me to get used to it again. But like I said, I'm down for the challenge.
Flames, heed my call.
I will end this.
It's over.
Okay, this is fine.
Realize the gulf between our skills. I won't lose. Brace yourself. Just die already. What would father do? Now I end this.
Nice.
What have we here? Brute. Yes.
The hunt is on.
Now, you brute. Yes.
I shall try my level best. I have your
Okay.
back.
Ready for more. How shall I destroy you?
Okay, this is fine. Damn, that's a lot of damage. To say the least.
My thanks.
I fight for peace.
That should be good.
God. You the God.
I will end this. You won't escape.
You brute.
Sound strike.
Allow me.
Good job. Oh, one more.
This'll hurt.
Brute.
Victory is within reach.
You've left yourself open.
There we go. We're fine.
From where shall we strike? Perish.
Nice.
Die already. Charge. Yes.
The hunt is on. You'll get
Okay.
no mercy from
A lot
us.
of damage.
What have we here? Yes.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Cool heads shall prevail. Allow me.
Hmm.
The tides are turning.
And not to mention, like I said, Street Fighter 6 is still my main priority with stuff with what I compete in and all that. But I probably will throw in some Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising time to time. Depending on how I feel.
Come on.
I am down for it, though. I am down. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother at all if I was forcing myself to do it.
It's over.
You're wide open.
We'll see, though. So, who you want to hit? Of
Where
course
shall
you
we
do.
strike? This ends here.
Nice. GG's. Okay, so I ended up grinding this area for near an hour, so... We got a lot of money, though, so hopefully that'll be the last time I'll need to, because I want to get the unique stuff around this area. But we'll figure that out later, I suppose. Mainly these stones, which I probably don't need all of them. Oh wait, I think these are just for elemental stuff, which... I don't really need these then, or these. I'll take the other materials though, so... I guess I'll be okay for now. Anyways, let me save here. Wait, is there any other items I can grab along the way? First, let's say, because I don't want to accidentally mess something up here. Actually, okay, so you. Aaron Hyzante knows the goddess's sea chains. Play the teacher and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It's not what that drives Hyzante, but faith and happiness of her people. Curious about this one. Stanley Sun had the people including under their thumb. Okay, we learned all we could. The goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain. How about help a word from my people? That I feel. Yeah, why do they hate you though? Disagree. I guess I might as well look around here. Oh, good thing I did. Ooh, money. Okay. Ooh, an amulet. Okay. Oh, wait, one more here. Okay, that should be everyone now. I don't think there's anywhere else I can enter, so... Yeah, I still don't think there's anywhere else I can enter, so we might as well continue the story. How about we go with the others?
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Yeah.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simo?
No. Even now, Lord Simone commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
Huh? What the hell happened?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
Well, time for battle. Recommended level 4. Good thing I grinded for a bit. In 1 second. Or actually, I should check if there's anything else I can do first. Doesn't seem like it, so yeah. Like, otherwise I could just grind for a bit. But I don't really feel like I need to at this point, because I already grinded prior. Level 5, 5. You're almost 5, you're almost 5, you're almost 5. Yeah, everyone's like... The ones I use the most, or the ones the 3 I rely on the most are pretty much halfway to level 5 to level 6, so I should be fine there. Let's just look at my inventory. I guess I might as well see what I can equip though. I got 3 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll give you this just cause. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess... Oh wait. I guess that this just somehow happens to be a weakness for you. Okay, yeah. And I guess I might as well look at what I can craft as well, which... At this point, it's gonna be overkill. At this point, it'd be overkill, in my opinion. Very least, let me level up these so everyone has a level 1 somewhere. Because like I said, I think I'm a little ahead currently. Compared to where I'm supposed to be. But we're good though. Oh dear. Yeah. Wonder what's gonna happen here though, but at least we know we are going to battle. I should be good though for it. Should be good. Maybe get through like a chapter or two tonight. We'll see.
Anna, what happened?
Some researchers at the Ministry ran off with its secrets.
To think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Unbelievers?
Unbelievers, so that's a funny name.
Who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings. You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
And why should I?
Consider it done.
Oh.
They could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
Yeah, don't ask us for help.
We must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Serenor.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
Well, here we go. To battle. There's a limit of units you can deploy battle. Units in the go reserve will go in your turn and not participate. May prove especially helpful battle mark recommended. Okay, so I have you though, right? Okay, yeah, I got you. Got you. I got healer, Frederica, assassin.
At your service.
If I meet your approval.
This should work. So it's just you two that are left out, but that's fine since you're almost there anyways. Okay. Let me save as well. Okay. Here we go. Rending the rebels, so basically take down everyone really is all I got.
Linnaeus, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Plinius, such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzan was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
Can't take simulation by pressing A on the unit, so.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Sure, why not?
I will go through if I must.
Oh shoot, why did I do that? I didn't realize that would put me in a bad position like this.
I have to survive.
Here I come.
Might as well move out. Haste. Well, hopefully there's no turn limit to where I have to get it done in a certain amount of time.
Defeat is not an option.
Hopefully. Ah, the one time I should have given it to you instead.
All for victory.
Much appreciated.
Our new healers.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Yeah, you need a little more.
I needed that.
My growth is plain to see.
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Allow me.
Oh yeah, like I mentioned earlier, so I know I've talked about this a couple times already at this point. I know Tekken 8's pretty much on the horizon. Personally, I'm actually not too interested in playing it at the moment.
Where was I?
Not that I think it's a bad game or anything.
A cold wind blows. Most interesting.
Just not one I care to really get into currently is all. I'll probably get the game at some point, but it just wouldn't be anytime soon.
By her grace.
This is the end.
By her grace.
But I'll probably play it at some point.
You leave me with no recourse. You will regret ridiculing me. The price for such insolence is your life.
Cold
There is a
wind
demo for
blows.
Tekken 8 coming as well, but I'm just not too keen on
My
like.
turn.
I'm not like in a situation where I want to play it ASAP is all. But I'll probably get it at some point to try it. So for the time being though, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising and Street Fighter 6 are probably going to be my main fighting games for a good bit. More likely than not.
Time to take flight.
Wow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. All for victory.
I can do it.
Appreciate demos? They are nice.
I fight for peace.
But again, nowadays, I just usually don't have time to really go too crazy on them. Just because at that point, I sort of already know what I want and don't want personally.
You are not worthy of my time.
But demos are still nice to have, though. For those that are on the fence about stuff and all that. Which I don't have any plans to play the Tekken 8 demo, by the way, but I know I'm probably going to get it down
I
the
shall do
line
what I
on
can.
my own.
Be at ease. Thank you.
Time for some research.
I guess it's the best I can do for now.
My turn.
I swear there's more I wanted to talk about.
Allow me. Victory is within
I
reach.
see your every opening.
It's over.
Like, I talk about Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising is probably going to be a game I try to
For victory.
play on my own time. But, or at least try to get into. Yeah, I'll try, or I do want to learn it, so I'll probably play it time to time. But it's also what I can also stream as well now, so it just really depends. It really just comes down to if I can manage my time properly between both games at that point.
Very well.
Which, like, GBPS Rising is going to get the lower end of that, unfortunately.
Here I come.
Which, again, it's not because I don't want to play Rising or anything. I'm just more focused on getting good at Street Fighter 6 first. Since that was never going to be a question of what I get into. Or what I prioritize and such.
Allow me.
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
This is...
Shall we begin?
Now then, to work.
Let me heal your wounds.
That's gonna work.
You have my thanks.
I see. So Ice heeds your call.
Haven't we met before? What is your name?
I'm no one of note, I'm afraid. You must have me mistaken for someone else.
Me? And what else was I gonna say? There was something else I wanted to say, but I can't think about it off the top of my head.
I'll take this.
wind you're blowing.
You leave me with no recourse.
Allow me.
Damn, there's nowhere for him to run.
So, it falls
He's sort
to
of
me.
just screwed, honestly.
I do not miss.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
What have we here?
I shall try my level best.
Anyways, what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, so something I actually saw today, which honestly I was not expecting this, but apparently a Hunter x Hunter fighting game is actually in development.
My wounds are
The same Hunter x Hunter anime I've talked about time to time, which, like I mentioned, I don't like hate the game or anything per se, but or the anime per se, but just when I was watching it. I don't think it was bad or anything. It's just for me, it just felt too slow for me to really get into. Which I was already 30 episodes in, and for me, it just wasn't really getting better enough to the point where I wanted to continue, so I ended up dropping it.
My turn.
But nonetheless, an anime fighter exists now or an anime fighter is being developed for the game, which the big thing is Aiding is actually going to be behind it. Which, for anyone that doesn't know who Aiding is, they made Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Bloody Roar, and the game I played, DNF Duel. Or they helped develop the combat system and all that.
You leave me with no recourse. Take this.
But needless to say
I
though,
see a path to victory. Time to strike.
it's pretty interesting to see them actually work on an anime fighter again, which
So,
I hope it
falls
turns
to me.
out well overall. I won't keep my hopes. I won't get my hopes up personally for it, but
You understand?
I hope
As a
it turns
fellow
out well.
researcher, I understand your plight. Even so, I cannot condone this.
Oh yeah,
You understand, don't you, Corentin? You must let me go.
yeah, we aren't letting you go.
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Leave it to me! Wait! Did you see that?
My turn.
This will prove useful.
Take cover.
Allow me. I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
My wounds are soothed.
Which, with Hunter x Hunter,
This is not an option.
I don't plan to play it at all, just because, like I said, I'm not really too big on Hunter x Hunter.
Charge!
But I'm curious to see how it turned out, all things considered.
This is it.
Did you see
My
that?
aid is yours.
If it's Attack Fighter, I would 100% not play it, because those aren't my kind of games personally.
With the powers in me.
Wait!
It worked!
Nice.
Hi, goddess. I'm not your pawn. I am merely.
GG's. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research. Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
Well, GG's.
You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
But I don't, all in all, TLDR, I'm not really interested in the Hunter x Hunter fighting game that Aiden's going to be working on. But I hope it does succeed. Even though that means 100% to me, it seems like DNF Duel's done. Like, I do appreciate the fact that they at least tried to put out post-game content this year and a bit next year, but there's no way. Like, after the last DLC next year, they're 100% focusing on Hunter x Hunter, which, yeah, I think I don't really play DNF anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much to me. But it just sucks now because DNF was one of my favorite fighting games from the past couple of years. But
what will happen to them
bad
now?
marketing and terrible marketing and post-game support really hindered it. But it is what it is.
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
That's what it looks
You did
like.
well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
A reward, huh?
If you insist, I do have a request. I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
We will take our leave here.
Good day to you two.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today. There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
Hello?
You wish to leave Hyzant?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
Ooh, another mage.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzant. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then.
Yeah.
Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius' plan. But I was a coward, one who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry.
I understand you, though.
Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
I see this
There is
beneficial.
one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it.
I hope you understand.
On the contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would
Of
love
course.
to learn more about it.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin. Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Yay. Correntin joined your forces. Cool. So I went to... Well, I do have a lot of up-close fighters anyways. But I got my Ice Mage at least, so... We good. We are good. So I shouldn't have to worry about fighting for a bit, so... We can just proceed with the main story. Yeah, we'll just oh, okay. Al Aronson, a certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke. Okay, what's this about?
Thalos, how does Dragan fare?
Hey, Phil. Welcome to the stream. You went to the other place, but you didn't finish the mission, but now you're ahead of me? Okay, gotcha. Well, I guess we'll see how much different it becomes with where I'm about to go, but we'll see. How's it going though, Phil? Hope your week's been well.
As blustery and boastful as ever.
Hopefully I can make a bit more progress tonight, but I'll also be grinding a bit as well.
Contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
Oh yeah, Phil. So that part when I was talking about other games I got, I actually completely forgot to mention. I technically have I'm going to have Strangers of Paradise in a couple of weeks, depending on when the PS Plus Extra games release, but that was one of the games on the list for this month for having PS Plus Extra, so yeah, I don't plan to renew Extra Premium after next year, so I'm going to try to do Strangers of Paradise sometime in 2024, hopefully. It would probably have to be after 7 Rebirth though, but I am down to at least do it once. Probably will be playing solo, but I probably will get to it though. Pretty sure their only difference is really the story parts of the chapter and the person you get. I can see that. I do wonder who I would have gone if I went to the other place instead, but I did get a nice mage, so
what concern is he
I'll be okay for now, I guess.
He is Farag's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalos. In Esfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken.
You get an archer?
If you wish to keep your position.
Okay, I'll be okay for the time being without one. But I guess I'll look it up later on.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalos as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog.
Man, these two suck
I've reason
though.
to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Okay, now we can continue with the main story. No, I could do without an archer then, so I'll take my Ice Mage.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Not that I can think of.
Erador, I told you, I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
You'll get used to it.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Very well and good, but we also have a wedding to prepare for. Busy times lie ahead, Frederica.
Yep. Cannot
Yes.
wait.
Let us make it a grand wedding. Huette, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I'm just in time.
Oh, you.
I came to thank you and see you off on behalf of the Holy One.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolford shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenor, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
Okay.
We have heard much about how all in Hyzant are blessed by the goddess's teachings. And yet, they told us almost nothing of the Roselle. What sort of lives do they live here? What sort of life did Mother lead?
Is something the matter, Frederica?
Forgive me. I was merely lost in thought.
Thoughts of the Roselle, I presume.
Yes. I wondered what effect it might have on your relations with Hyzant, now that we are to wed.
Right now, our three nations work together, but none can say what the future holds. Whatever may occur, know that you will not have to bear it alone. It will be a burden for all of House Wolford to bear, together.
Thank you, Serenoa.
Yeah, poor Frederica. She went through so much. But at least she has someone with her now. Okay, chapter 3 complete. Now, where are we going?
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolford domain. Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whitehome in the Crown City.
So I guess some downtime
Alas,
here.
There is no time for rest in House Wolford, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations
Aside from
for
the
his
wedding,
wedding to
anyways.
Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzelian Mines.
Chapter 4, A New Dawn. I guess, I could use a bit of time to grind, I guess. But I guess it really depends on what's coming up. Okay, what the hell is that? Who the hell are you guys?
That should be the
Oh,
end
it's
of
Dragan.
that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What in the name of iron?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
What the? It couldn't be.
What? What did you learn?
That settles the wedding program.
Fine. Well,
We
see you
still
later,
must
I guess.
decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony.
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it.
That's their
Yet, Sonny,
problem to deal
is
with.
it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
I see.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
Oh, shaking my head.
The roots of the
Goddess's
conflict run
teachings.
deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing.
But we will protect
Should
them
you
regardless.
choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them, to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Okay, so
Aye,
this part will
follow us.
probably be a slow chapter.
Can't wait to see what they come up with.
Probably. But I don't mind chilling though. Oh yeah, Phil. I assume you saw the news about that Hunter x Hunter fighting game that's currently in development now? Which, of all the things I could have expected to hear about, that was the last thing I was... Oh. Hearing about another anime fighting game in general being in development was not what I expected to hear. Which is being made by Aiding, so I'm not going to give them a benefit of the doubt. It's probably going to be a 2D fighting game of some sorts. 2.5D if we want to be exact, like Guilty Gear... Well, based off the artwork, like Guilty Gear Strive and DNF Duel. Or Guilty Gear and DNF. Which... I know a lot of people do enjoy Hunter x Hunter, but... Me, personally, I am sort of whatever about it. Which, by the way, I don't think the anime itself is bad or anything. My main issue is just, it felt too slow to get things started, really. For me, personally. There's probably a good anime under it all, but... It just took too long for me to really get into. Well, I gave it 30 episodes, too, so... I think that's a decent amount of episodes. Hell, I'd argue that's more than what... Probably more than I should have given it. But it is what it is at this point. Not to mention, even if it's a tag fighter, I'm definitely not gonna get it. Cause those aren't for me at all. And even if it is a 1v1 fighter, I probably would prioritize. I still would probably prioritize Sheep. I would still would 100% prioritize Sheep R6. But and not to mention, I am considering Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, since I did dabble in the game a bit last night, and there's gonna be a lot for me to learn. But of the games that are releasing, aside from Street Fighter 6, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising seems to be one that I'd be willing to at least try make it.
Your orders?
make it a side game for myself to at least get good at.
Shadows conceal me.
Or not to mention, what one online local already gonna be happening. One online local is gonna be happening every Saturday, starting next week, so that actually works for me. If I want to enter an online event for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. If I do, it'll be on a Saturday, which, thankfully, like, plus is like, legit, if I want to prioritize, like, GBVS, I can pretty much do it any Saturday of the week. Any Saturday during the month, as well as the year. But if there's a time where, like, when it goes to the monthly for Street Fighter 6, then I'll play Street Fighter 6 instead. But GBVS, I will try to compete in, or at least try to get to a point where I can at least compete in it. That is my desire, but we'll see how it turns out in the end.
My apologies.
Allow me. With the powers in me. What?
Oh no. Well, you should be fine.
Victory is within reach. This is the end.
For victory!
Okay.
Be gone. Forward. Parry.
I see a path to victory.
Okay, I'll buff you as well.
Our victory is assured.
I shall do what I can.
Huh. May I?
Okay, this is pretty easy, I won't lie.
I will end this.
Yeah, we're fine.
I will end this.
For victory! You don't stand a chance. Yes!
Nice. Okay, that'll be it for that. So I'll continue the main story for a bit, if anything. Which hopefully, I'll try to at least complete this chapter tonight. As long as it's not divided to like part 1 or part 2 like this, which I'm assuming it's not. So I'll just continue onwards with the main story. And I should be streaming tomorrow as well, just a heads up.
Greetings and welcome.
Maybe in the afternoon, but we'll see.
My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle. And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolford.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt. Though even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
Okay.
Very much like
Just to chill and all that. Perhaps I'll have a look around the village, get to know those people while they're taking her measurements. Hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. Look at many visitors to our fair village. True. I live here almost every day. Together we're climbing the ladder to the roof and playing lookouts. Oh, ladder. No wonder. Ooh, something's here. But anyways, what else do I want to talk about? Okay, yeah, someone here. Okay, no one up here, that's fine. Not gonna talk to everyone else. Oh yeah, back to Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Well, so, I guess my history of it. I did play the original GBVS when it was in the closed beta phase, which, while obviously I wasn't really good at it, I did like it for how it felt, mostly because it felt like Street Fighter in an anime fighting game for me. But I did enjoy it, despite it. And so I did have some interest in getting GVS when it released in 2020, but unfortunately, delay-based netcode alongside the fact that COVID really hurt the game. Made it a hard sell for me at that point. Especially for the asking price and then the feature characters they got down the line. Even though it did get support. But at least the game is here now with rollback and a lot of characters for the base roster. So that's a good thing. And thank you for the hydrate. With Rising, like I said, I don't know how crazy I'll get into it, but I want to give it a chance nonetheless, which is why I got the game. Okay, we made him feel better. That was the point. What do you have to say? Yep, no surprise there. Anyways, I think we've done all we could, so... Hopefully our measurements are done now. Meanwhile... Roland?
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
He's not wrong there.
Oh? Well, if you're so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play. You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Appreciate it, Roland. You're a true homie.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
Okay, what did we discover
Bring these
here?
tidings to Gustadolf at once.
Tidings? The bird's gonna get shot down,
Is
isn't
that
he?
everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost. You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
But, Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzelia. And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither father nor Gustadolf ever could.
Okay, you have some ulterior motive for sure.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange
Okay,
for
yeah.
secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
Okay, Rip Dragon, most likely.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
Well then. We got the dress at least, and we're meeting with someone else. Okay, no other side stories, so let's continue. Ah, you look
Dress
nice.
measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
Oh, it's
I'm
not
glad to
finished
hear
yet.
There you are.
Hey, Roland.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
We were looking for you.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask, of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
He is a man with grand visions for the future, that much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines!
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
Serenoa and Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Okay. So it looks like we'll have to protect Dragan this time around. And shit's gonna hit the fan most likely. With this.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer. Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this? Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolfort. To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
A portrait of the goddess herself, drawn with... Is this dyed salt?
It is. I understand they are used as talismans in Hyzant.
This gift would fetch unfathomable value in the duchy. I cannot thank you enough.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the Ardent Youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Indeed. The future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Wait, Your Highness! One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Well, that's
Was
suspicious.
it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I'd no idea your explosives were so powerful. How do you make them anyway?
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
A book. I see.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
Added the power of salt to notes. Okay. When we are operating in peace, perhaps I'll survey the operation more closely until my bedding is ready. Okay. Okay. I'll talk with you later. Anyways, let me just take a look at my notes real quick. Information. I'm pretty sure you all can. Ooh, money. Okay, now we talk with you. Incident care. How would I respond? Hmm. Right. Am I not owned by three? One by three nations? No, he's dead. The lack of unrest is credit. In the geo habitat. Suppose you lead this operation and incident occurred. How do I respond? You love the design of this game? Same. It is really nice. Going back to, well, being a modern turn-based or tactical RPG, but with those classic sprites we've known from the past, from older games. It's a really nice art style, in my opinion. Southworld 2? Yep. I guess I would like to listen to the problem firsthand. Cause... Looking at investigation of the cause and then seeing and join the chord. Hey Lizzie, welcome to the stream. Just making a bit of progress in triangle strategy at the moment. But hope your first week of hope your week's been well and you did finish your first week of school, so hope that went well too. By the way, did you see the news about that new fighting game that Alien's gonna be making? It literally just got announced today. Which was not something I expected to see. But they announced something that might get your interest. Possibly. Probably, well, I guess there's a slight chance it can get your interest over Street Fighter 6. It's a Hunter x Hunter fighting game, basically. Made by the same people that made Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and DNF Duel. Not sure if you saw the news about that, but that got confirmed today, which I was not expecting that news at all, but I guess it's here. Yeah, hope your week's been well, Dozy. Anyway, let's all go with this, because I do like to hear from them directly. Maybe it's the problem where, like, and deal with it directly. You get hit on your shoulders and ammo desires to leave. To not operate isolate. Is that we'll see as their duty participating in the media process. Okay, so yeah, I would have to get them involved in some shape or form, but yeah. Okay, I think we've talked to everyone here. So, I guess I might as well end it here. Now to go to bed, and probably some chaos is gonna happen. Of course, some chaos is happening. So, I guess let me grind for a bit of anything. But if you're just lurking though, I appreciate the lurk, Z. I guess just to give you a heads up, Z, if you're still here, I'm most likely going to Anime LA. Most likely. It's pretty much been leaning towards it anyways, because of the few English voice actors and actresses I want to meet. But yeah, more than likely going. I guess I might as well grind here for a bit.
I won't let you down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably fight here for a bit and then fight there.
Linnaeus, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even.
And this is because this is the most recent story fight, which should net me a bit of XP.
I will end this. You won't catch me.
For victory! You leave me with no recourse.
We'll surround him soon enough.
The hunt is on.
He can't run away, it's fine.
I needed that. Forward!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
I might as well buff you, because why not?
I have your back.
Our victory is assured.
Let me heal your wounds.
Now that I'm moving everyone up. I'm never gonna have Anna try to assassinate.
Let me show you what I've learned.
I'll definitely have Anna try to assassinate
Two ashes.
the healer, at least.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Now then, to work. Freeze! That didn't work. Out of my way!
We'll be fine.
I won't lose! Brace yourself! Did you see that? For my kingdom!
Nice.
Here I come.
What have we here?
Nice.
Very well then. Cold wind blow! Defeat is not an option. This ends here!
Cool.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me.
Sorry to worry you.
There
Okay.
is no mercy on the battlefield. All for victory.
That
Okay.
certainly helps.
I fight for peace.
So, it falls to me.
Okay, might as well kill you as well. Here we go.
I won't lose. Take that.
We win. Time to take flight.
Okay, I sort of wasted that on it, but that's whatever.
The situation is grim. I need this.
You'll be fine.
Very well then. Freeze! Ugh.
How annoying. It ends here.
I see a path to victory.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
You should be fine.
I appreciate it.
Hmm.
Let me show you what I've learned. 2 ashes.
Wait!
It worked!
Okay, you're hasting yourself, that's fine.
Now then, to work.
Your orders?
Ha! Victory is within reach. Ha! Sound strike.
Charge!
Might as well take care of this guy.
Together. This battle is ours. Darkness engulfs you. Victory is ours.
From where shall we strike? Use this.
You need to live.
I have to survive. Gah!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. All for victory.
Here, you can help take him out.
Realize the gulf This was destined to occur.
Okay, here rounds? Okay.
Thank
There's another chance for me to take him
Let
out.
me heal your wounds.
Might as well, I guess.
Sorry to worry you.
Allow me.
So, it falls to me.
Time to work.
Victory is within reach. Allow me. Victory is within reach.
Ouch.
Charge!
You're open. The hunt is on. Darkness engulfs you. You've made a grave mistake.
Defeat is not an option.
Shall we begin?
Allow me. My goddess.
GG's. But anyways, hope you're not too busy. Well, I know you did mention your current course is pretty much 2 years crammed into 6 months, which I assume you have a bit to do this weekend, but I hope it's manageable nonetheless. Because that is, like, the fastest I've ever done was legit just summer classes, which, even then, they were fairly well paced apart. Versus what you're gonna be doing. Like, it's like 6 to 7 weeks for a semester versus 6 months for 2 years. That is a lot, which I hope you're able to at least manage it. Anyway, I think I'll do this battle and then do whatever else is there left for me of this chapter and then call the stream most likely.
No word from below, you say? They haven't tried to flee, have they?
Just to keep it short and
No,
simple.
sir. I've not seen a single soul emerge from the mine.
Very well then. I shall make contact
Maybe I'll
with them
start the
myself.
next chapter, but we'll see.
Was that? It came from within. What is the meaning of this? Frosty soldiers. Why are they at the mines? No. Did he see through my plot?
Clear the mine. Leave no survivors.
So this is how they respond. Those dogs.
So just protect Dragon, basically. Okay. But you can get started. 1, 2. Look, I'm using everyone, so. Honestly, these placements are usually fine. I don't really feel any need to really change them up drastically. But anyways, we just need to eliminate enemy forces and all that.
Protect Lord Dragan.
You end your turn about moving or using command time until your next one reduced by fallen mounts.
Your orders? Into the shadows.
God damn it. This doesn't bode well.
For victory! Curses! What's going on?
Dragon, why are you fighting?
That
You need to
seems
be
the
running.
trick.
Good.
Why do they attack the mines? Do they mean to shatter our alliance?
That must not be allowed to happen. I will make sure they do not succeed.
Time to take flight. Darkness engulfs you.
So much for that.
I shall try my level best.
Hey, Osid. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the 33 months. Damn. 33 months. That is a long time. Appreciate the support nonetheless, Osid. Hope you have a good week, though. I hope the holidays are treating you well. Just playing through Triangle Strategy, which normally I would wait till the new year to start on a new game, on a new RPG, but this time around I started making an exception because I know come early next year, I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna be. I have Granblue Fantasy Relink and 7 Rebirth to play through, so I don't want to get held up on too much. Which I'm pretty sure this game will take me a bit to get through. So yeah. Been a while. How's the RPG going? It's been pretty fun so far. I'm normally not too into tactical RPGs, but this game has been a fun time, I won't lie. From what I have played so far. And I'm really curious about the story as well. You looking forward to Final Fantasy VII R2? Same here. Same here. And then obviously there's also me grinding fighting games as well, like mainly Street Fighter 6, but I am considering picking up Granblue Fantasy versus Rising.
Now then, to work.
Most of that being because of the fact that I never really gave the game a proper chance back then, which was hard to because of COVID and all. Gonna call off work for a week or something? Honestly, I was planning to do that, but honestly, it's gonna be near the weekend for me anyways. I might like take one day of PTO if anything, but probably not a vacation or a week off for it. Just because of the timing and all. We'll see though. I do have the collector's edition on pre-order though. I'll take cover in case. I do have PTO to use though I do have to use a bit of it for a vacation. I mean for a doctor's appointment though. Unfortunately. But it is what it is though. It's not like I'm sick or anything. It's more of a checkup. It's more of a checkup really. Follow up on something I had to get checked on earlier a few months ago, so yeah. I promise you, I'm not sick though. Thankfully.
Darkness engulfs you.
But yeah, just been grinding Street Fighter 6 whenever I can, as well as trying to get into Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Because like I mentioned, it's a game I sort of want to get into after playing it a bit recently. How's FSX treating me? It's been a pretty good grind for the most part.
When a wolf is cornered.
I could be a better in some instances, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how my progress is coming along. I'm also waiting for Ed to release the Street Fighter 6, which hopefully sooner rather than later. I hope we get a trailer before the end of the month at least.
What's going on?
But we shall see, I guess. Oh no. Okay, you're fine. Let me play more with you for training. I'm usually down and, well, Well, I will have 2 days off for the Christmas, so there will be that, at least. There will be that.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Now!
Oh, you miss. You help me up? For sure, for sure. The lurking? Sounds good, sounds good. Good, you miss.
You won't beat me! Away!
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, let's heal you as well.
This will help.
Wow.
We fight for peace.
Forgive me!
Wouldn't mind a potion.
You'll get one here. You're fine, though. You are fine. God damn it, not you.
Victory is within reach. Victory is within reach.
I won't lose.
It ends here!
There we go.
Time to take flight. Goodbye!
There we go. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna need you to retreat 100%.
This ends here. To lead, I must grow.
Cool.
You traitors!
Okay, I need to get you out there.
I see a path to victory. It is time to strike.
But I need you to threaten some of these people here. Oh no. Hopefully you live.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, good thing I was able to reach you. You definitely need to retreat though.
I've been waiting for this!
Allow me.
I will take out you.
Time for some research.
Be gone! You're wide open!
Nice.
The results are in, and excellent.
A wasted effort. Your orders? You won't catch me.
I love that.
Charge!
Hmm.
Here I come. You'll get no mercy from us.
Okay, blinded. Oh no. Why did I put you there?
Defeat is not an option. I'll make this quick. Whence this quarrel among friends? What happened in Esfrost?
No one said nothing about Wolfort showing up.
You
Hmm.
traitors!
Okay, cool. Took care of him. You should be more or less safe here. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I delayed this turn
Let
at
us
least.
try out their weakness. Your defense is just as I planned.
I've been waiting for this.
Might as well use it on yourself as well.
Allow me.
You'll have to retreat. I'm gonna have you retreat for now.
I will end this.
With the powers in me.
So, it falls to me.
When did Gustadolf muster up such a force? But I know I am in the right. They will not take me so easily.
We're almost done, it's fine. Oh no.
Impossible! These are no green soldiers, but trained spies. What foul task have they been sent here to accomplish? I won't lose!
Just to get you back on ground.
The hunt is on. You'll get no
Let's make
mercy
life harder
from
for
us.
you too.
My pride is my shield.
The situation is grim.
You'll need this.
I need this.
Okay.
Out!
You traitors!
I see a path to victory. You have nothing left. My knowledge grows deeper.
Suffer. You won't escape.
You won't beat me!
Heal yourself, that's more important.
I will end this.
I might as well do some damage anyways.
That didn't work.
What? You still hit? Freaking.
Damn it!
Damn.
Sheer goal.
This battle is ours. Darkness engulfs you.
Forward. If it's a fight you
I
want.
will end this. This'll hurt.
Okay.
I shall try my level best. It is time to strike.
I can do it.
Come at me!
Let me show you what I've learned. Flames, heed my call.
Nice.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Yeah, you need a healing, 100%.
Knowledge is strength.
Ooh, haste. Finally.
So, it falls to me.
Careful.
I won't lose.
Oh, wait.
You traitors! From where shall we strike? This ends here. Aha!
My stratagem is superior.
Thought
Time to
that
take flight.
you thought you could escape, huh?
This ends now.
My turn.
Huh.
Of course.
I shall try my level best. It is time to strike.
I shall do my best. You won't beat me!
Okay.
For victory!
Well, don't tell me I have to go all the way back here and send them
To work.
here for nothing. God damn it. Oh well.
Let me show you what I've learned. Ha! It worked.
I struck true.
Ooh,
For a
100
better
back
world.
attacks. Nice.
Shall we begin? Allow me. You have my gratitude.
You traitors! The flames!
Yeah, you finally do something here as well.
Your orders?
within reach. Yeah. Victory is within reach.
Defeat is not an option. Now I end this.
Nice.
This battle is ours.
I see a path to victory.
Okay, GG's.
Overconfident.
My turn.
My turn.
I've been waiting for this.
Well, you pretty much have to retreat. So you don't really get to do much, unfortunately.
To work.
There's everyone else, honestly, but
Shall we begin?
there is only one enemy left, so...
Let me show you what I've learned.
My turn.
If it's a fight you want.
The hunt is on.
Defeat is not an option. This ends here.
Here we go. I'll admit, that battle was a little longer than I thought it would be, but we did it. And a bit of money as well. Sick. So, Dragon,
What is the meaning
explain
of
yourself.
Why Zesfrost attacking the mines? Are they gonna melt down their own forges next?
Incomprehensible. The miners have all been slain.
How? How did it come to this?
What did you do,
Lord
Dragon?
Dragan,
Dragan.
you know something of this, do you not?
You've nothing left to hide. Talk.
But the miners are dead?
I underestimated him. I never thought he would go this far.
Because you wanted Prime Minister, huh? Well then.
Dragan, no!
There are survivors.
How dare you!
Stay with me, Dragan. Be strong.
Tell me what you know, at least.
Forgive me. Had I but spoken the truth, it would not have come to this. I thought, at last, I could step out of their shadow. That I had the upper hand. Father. Father. Forgive me.
Dragan. No!
What in the world is happening?
We can do naught to set this right, my lord. Let us inform the king at once.
Hail! Is Prince Roland among you? I have a message.
Hmm?
Speak it now. Whitehome Castle is under attack, Your Highness.
Wow.
Tis the Esfrosti army.
What in the... Damn it all! The hell is going on?
Control yourself. At any rate, we must confirm exactly what has happened.
Let us return to the kingdom. Frederica, my heart aches for you, but
We've no time. I know. I am with you.
would this did not fall to you. But alas. See to it that Dragan receives a proper burial.
Yes, my lord. Take care. The army has the Crown City surrounded.
Ah, a survivor. Kill him.
There you are, fair Dragan. What a pity that your dreams of being Prime Minister shall be nothing more than that. Tell me, does it pain you?
I can't wait to kill this son of a bitch.
Lord Thalos, a word. The entire regiment of assassins have fallen as well. This bodes ill.
It matters not, so long as the miners have been slaughtered. Saves us the trouble of having to silence them.
But, my lord...
Enough. Dispose of our dead and be done with it. My brother will wish to hear that we did.
Aye, my lord. Shall we bury Lord Dragan as well?
No. Leave him to rot, or fill the belly of some mangy cur.
That guy's the devil, to say the least. A new dawn completed. Well, that was certainly a chapter, to say the least. Certainly one. And welcome back, Puck. Do I use 7TV? I have it installed, but I haven't set up any. I haven't set up that many 7TV emotes on for my channel, but I do have the browser for any other channels that have it. I'm still trying to figure out some things to set up, which I still need to add it to my Twitch chat. So, well, I need to add it so it shows up on OBS more so. That's the one thing I need to work on that I haven't had the chance to yet. I do have it, though, in general.
Esfrost invades Glenbrook without warning. The attack is all the more shocking, coming on the eve of the two nations' grand new mining venture. The Duchy easily rushes into the Crown City, taking advantage of Glenbrook's unprepared defenses. Caught unawares by the sudden assault, Glenbrook's scattered forces can do nothing to fend off the invaders. Serenoa and his retinue rush from the mines to King Regner's aid, slipping past the siege into Whiteholm Castle via the secret passage, known only to Prince Roland.
No, I mean, like, show it up on OBS itself. Like, my OBS chat, like, I'm pretty sure you typed, well, actually, I think if you type some in, they probably wouldn't show on Twitch chat.
Hold strong.
Like, the easy is a BTDV one, so yeah. Anyways, what the hell is... Damn. These people are ruthless. I don't have to add the emotes, though. I just haven't really gotten around, because I don't know what else I can add as well. I'm pretty sure there's a way, because I've seen a few friends do it, so they have it show up on their Twitch chats, but... I just haven't messed around with it yet. I do know how to add them, too. I know how to add them as well, though. It's just like I said, well... I haven't said it, but basically, I just don't know what I want to add at this point, because I added so many already through BTTV and Franker Faces. While 7TV, you have a lot more slots there, which I might have like 1, maybe 2, possibly. But I haven't really put in time to really decide what I want to add.
That armor! The Black Irons! Esfrost! Esfrost is attacking! What? Why does the Duchy march against us? This is a flagrant breach of the treaty. Levy a complaint against Archduke Gustadolf immediately.
I fear we're past the time for formal complaints, Your Highness.
We need to fight Barlac.
We must inform His Majesty at once.
We're on our way.
Of course. My father and Cordelia must be protected at all costs.
I'm pretty sure there is a way, though, Bach. But, like I said, I just haven't looked into it yet. Damn. This must be intimidating to deal with. outnumbered and outclassed.
Esfrost invaded the Crown City by night! Preposterous! Gustadolf, what is that bastard scheming?
You just want the Pepe W?
Lord Simon, I bring word from King Ragnar.
I'd be down to add it. I'll keep that in mind after I'm done
Glenbrook
streaming.
is in your hands.
Your Majesty. Fetch my armor! I march to the Crown's aid!
Please, my lord, at least wait for Lord Sereno and his retinue to return.
Out of my way! I pledge my loyalty to His Majesty, and it's a vow I intend to...
Oh, thanks for the link.
Your heart, my lord! Summon a healer, quickly!
1 second then. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with the game or anything. This is just what happens when I tab out. But once I tab back in, it'll be just as normal. Okay, it should be enabled. So, you might have to refresh, but, and like I said, it won't show on OBS, but I'm pretty sure there's a way it can. I'm pretty sure there's a way I can, but I won't be able to show it on OBS for the time being. History are now available on the world map. Use them to value new allies or costs. Oh, so I can get more characters to join. I see. Can you refresh just the chat on OBS? Currently not. Well, I could try I can try closing it and opening it, but I think I need to do something else. 1 second. Yeah, I can only see my like BTDV and Frankerface's stuff, but I can't see much otherwise. I have to look into that later, though. You don't stream anymore? I tried it just because I never really tried it, but I close my OBS a lot, so if it didn't show up after, I was gonna have to do something else. Ooh, okay, I know how to end this stream. Well, first, let's look at this side story.
The Crown City is under attack? By whom?
Esfrost, it appears. They say the Archduke himself leads the charge.
Gustadolf. Then this will be no mere skirmish.
What shall we do, my lord?
Protecting the royal family is House Wolfort's duty. Let's bide our time and see how they fare.
You would not make for the capital, my lord? Our kingdom's very fate hangs in the balance.
Which is all the more reason why we must not act rashly. Esfrost is too strong a foe for House Telior to face on our own. For now, tighten our defenses and bring me what information you can.
Wow.
Yes, my lord.
He decides to hold back, which I guess it's smart on one hand, but at the same time, we need help. That freaking bastard. When's Baldur's Gate 3? Heh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Isn't that game like 100+ hours long? I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything, by the way. Fuck, you can legit name any games of the years from the past 10 years. I have not played a single one of them, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, let me look at the game of the year list. Games that, okay, fine, God of War. Let me check. Fine, maybe God of War was the only one. Okay, fine, Breath of the Wild I have played, but legit, I don't really care to go back to that. I don't really focus on them otherwise. But regardless if it's game of the year or not, it doesn't really matter to me. Personally. Anyways, let me just look at a list. Dragon Age, Inquisition, never played, I don't care. Okay, Puck, I don't have a person to play It Takes Two with. I like watching people play it, but I'm not playing that on my own, because I can't play that on my own. Dragon Age I haven't played, Witcher 3 I really don't care to play. Overwatch I played it, but that was only with friends. But I don't even bother with that personally. Zelda I was planning to play anyways, but this was around the time prior I got to a lot of other things. God of War I played that 2 years later, only because I got the game for $5. Which I probably could have held off on that because I got PS5 the year after and it was included there, but whatever. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I've watched people play it, I'm not really interested in myself. Oh yeah, fuck, you also played The Last of Us Part 2, don't forget about that game. The game that I'm not interested in whatsoever. You know there's a PS5 port coming. But hey, I got Game of the Year. Hey, what do you mean? I was saying you did. I was saying you did. I know you did It Takes Two. I'm pretty sure you did Elden Ring. Yeah, most of these games I haven't played otherwise. Like, the only one I've really played and enjoyed, well, I guess the games I enjoyed mostly don't get in the Game of the Year. Not only don't get nominated, don't get Game of the Year, they're usually not even nominated at all, which, hey, what can you do about that? Anyways. What's
Thank
this?
you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened?
Like I said, I'm only playing stuff that gets my interest, which Breath of the Wild, that was around the time when I was still in my Zelda phase. Not so much nowadays. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't really in my interests at the currently, and not to mention, it's gonna be conflicting with Street Fighter 6, which that's a game I'd rather be grinding versus Baldur's Gate 3, which like I said, I'm not trying to act like it's a bad game or overrated game or anything. It just doesn't really seem like one I would be playing constantly. And not to mention, I also want, time I could be putting to that game. If I'm not putting it to my backlog, I would rather put that into Street Fighter 6 or something else personally. And not to mention, I also have Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising to play too now, so that's 2 fighting games for me to learn.
I'm afraid so.
So yeah. And I also am planning to compete as well, so that takes up even more time for me to where that's my interest. I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy it just because it is an RPG and all that. But like I said, Dungeons and Dragons, I have not, but I've seen some people play it. I know you can make a lot of choices in that game though, I believe, right? With Baldur's Gate 3. And sort of make your own story throughout. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool concept, and not to
Why have
mention,
you brought me all the way to this place?
it looks well
Whatever
worth it,
is
in
you
my
wish to
opinion.
speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
But like I said,
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand
the time for
Norzelian mining
unless
venture.
I'm putting that time into my backlog that
Pardon me if I'm being
like Triangle
presumptuous,
Strategy
but
that
I
I'm
came across a
streaming,
most curious thing when I was reviewing the
there's a good chance
particulars
I'm
of the
just not
arrangement
gonna
the other
really
day.
have too much interest in it. Unless it gets my interest from the get-go.
There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands. Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most. No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever it is you have the gall to accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
Halo Square Enix sale on Steam, so if I want to play
The Crown
FF14
Prince
with
would be
you,
party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
fuck. With how much we've talked about it, you know what to expect for that answer.
It would fall on your head should word of this get out.
Which also goes
Considering the
goes
nature
in
of
line with the
crime,
fact that I
shudder
mentioned with
to think
fighting
of the
games.
punishment.
Which is, you know I'm not playing Final Fantasy XIV. That's a TLDR.
Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter
Until I
between
retire from
us,
fighting
so you
games,
don't
but
go
that's gonna
running
be a
your
good
mouth.
while.
Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
And by the way, Pock,
I spit on your coin.
you're not the only one trying to get me into 14. And I had to tell them no so many times, to say the least.
I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool. I'd hope to settle this.
Don't worry,
situation
it's not against you or
thus,
anything.
but it
Like,
would
I'm not
seem
mad
that
or anything. I promise you I'm not. I'm just saying, like I said, no, it's not gonna happen is all it is. I promise I'm not mad though. Just saying is all.
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack!
Oh hey, the news came out.
Strikes!
What's this?
Okay, so that's where they hear about it. So he's lending his aid, basically.
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
The only time I would consider going to 14 is if I stop playing fighting games, basically, because, like I mentioned before, if I'm not streaming or doing other life things, I'm probably going to be grinding Street Fighter 6.
I reckon we could find you.
And now soon to be Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising
Very
to
well,
compete.
Be welcome among us. Meridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
Well, that was easy. Master tactics on TP, grants TP to allies, lowers TP of enemies. That's pretty cool, I won't lie. And yeah, I think I'll just end the stream getting this character, hopefully, because this is the character my favorite voice actress voices.
Halt! This is the encampment of House Wolfort.
Splendid! For it's Lord Wolfort himself that I came to see. Lead me to him, my good man.
Heh.
Big words from a shady-looking fellow in that ridiculous garb. Be gone at once.
Ridiculous. Why, I'll have you know that these robes are a treasured relic of...
Did I ask about your robes? I said, be gone.
Wait, I say! Who there? Lord Wolfort! Can you hear me?
What's all the commotion here?
This strange lad demands an audience with you, Lord Serenoa, and stubbornly refuses to leave.
The name's Narv, grandson and last disciple of the Archmage Grandante, here to offer my services.
The Archmage Grandante? Forgive me, but in all my years of studying the arcane arts, I've never once heard that name.
You haven't? Oh, I see. I suppose you won't have.
Ah, I'm sorry if I offended you.
You needn't apologize, miss. Let's start over, shall we? Let me show you just what the final disciple of the Archmage Grandante can do.
Okay. Wind magic? Okay, you're joining us.
Well, what do you think?
I've never seen anything quite like it.
Yeah, you're
Were
joining
you born
us.
with magic like this? Or perhaps...
My illustrious grandfather, the Archmage Grandante, that is, taught me all I know. Please, let me join your army. I'm most certain my sorcery could avail you to no end.
Lord Serenoa, this boy possesses remarkable talent. I must admit, he would make a formidable addition to our forces.
Yes, he would.
Thank you, Jila. Narv, I welcome you to House Wolfort.
Thank you, my lord. My magic will change the world. Just you wait and see.
Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh, you cast spells of every element. Now that will be nice. Okay, yeah, you're hella coming to the team. Sorry, Ice Mage, you're getting benched. More likely than not. But I guess let me see if I can level up anything. Hmm. Hmm. Oh wow, there's a lot of potions to say the least. I'll buy the rest of this as well. Hmm. Okay, I got this to do, which I'm not to end the stream with this, honestly, so let me just save here and then we'll go into battle. Encroaching Darkness, though, is a pretty nice name, though, for this chapter, which I will be back tomorrow with this game for sure. 100%. Curious to see how this story will go. No, and you can stream tomorrow. You can stream yourself, you know, Pac. You can always do that. Just saying. You spend time with Lily? You can stream some co-op game with her if you want. Or somehow make it work. I mean, unless you're with each other 24/7 or something. Which, by the way, I'm joking about all this, because, like I said, I'm still single, having not been in a relationship. But that's besides the point anyways. Actually, aren't you on winter break at this point? Don't you have more time now to stream? All things considered? Unless you're studying for finals soon. Okay, I don't need to hear any excuses. You can definitely stream then. You can 100% stream if you want.
My magic is at your disposal.
It's gonna be... Hey, you can stream at least. You can at least stream. That's just an excuse at that point. You know, you still have Tales of Arise to finish on stream and other stuff.
My turn.
And not to mention once 7 Rebirth releases.
Shadows conceal me.
Gotta spend time with Lily? I won't say any more than that, because that is important as well. That is important. In your case, anyways.
Forward.
This should be a pretty easy one to clean up, though.
All for victory.
Well, like I said, though, I'll be back tomorrow anyways with this, and hopefully I'll stream for a little longer tomorrow, too.
Not a chance.
Cool.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Bro, why did I need Gila, then? You're
I shall do
fine.
what I can.
Go swift. Watch me work.
No!
Let me show you what I've learned.
That is probably the best I can do for now.
In me. Oh no!
Ouch.
Allow me. I feel stronger already.
Cool.
My turn.
ends here!
Time to take flight. Goodbye!
People. Ouch.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Hey, O'Malley, welcome to stream and thank you for the raid.
That hit the mark.
Let me give you a shout real quick. I appreciate the gesture, Puck, but yeah. I'm probably not going to be going for too much longer myself, just a heads up, but we're sort of just doing some optional battles and such at the moment to grind and all. Hope you had a good stream.
I dodged.
Oh yeah, I need to heal you as well.
No mercy on the battlefield.
But yeah, we did wrap up some story stuff, which, man, this game's story is pretty interesting to say the least, if I do say so myself. Oh no, Navarre. Okay, you're still alive, thankfully.
I shall do what I can. Allow me. You say
Right now we're just going through an optional battle though, so
I will end this.
1 trillion channel points. We shall see. We shall see, which at that point I probably would just stop streaming then, just so you wouldn't be able to.
Please, heed my call. What?
Yeah, you got to.
Here I come. I can heal too.
Thank you.
Ooh, that is helpful.
I will end this.
Victory
Why is it
is
so
in reach.
expensive? Cause I have so many mods already. I don't need that many more at this point.
So where shall we strike?
At this point in time.
Perish.
This battle is ours.
For victory.
Might as well get this as well.
Shall we begin?
Yeah. One more.
I see a path to victory.
Okay, GG's.
You were overconfident.
Okay, that was not hard at all. Not much money, but we got some equipment at least. So yeah. Anyways, we just got through a bit of the game's story. We got through 2 chapters tonight, actually. I guess. Yeah, 2 chapters tonight. Technically 1.5, but we made some decent progress, I'd say, tonight. Which, man, I know, I remember joking with numbers about how this was pretty much text strategy too. But, well, what's happened? Basically, we had this alliance going on. But now, what Roland's this guy's kingdom's under attack. For day 2? Wait, oh yeah, it must be the VIP. Like I said, I have enough mods already. I don't think I need that many more at this point in time. Currently, anyways. Hey, you have the VIP badge at least. You do have that. Okay, everyone's at least level 5 though, and honestly, I could farm them if I want. And, okay, I'll actually continue the game's story just because we don't have a battle coming up. I'll stop when the battle's about to come up. But yeah, TLDR, we went to investigate some mines that Dragan was pretty much managing, but Little did we know, he was hiding a secret that he tried to use to threaten his kingdom in order to get what he wanted, but it ended up backfiring and all the miners that were working there got killed, and Dragan himself died as well. And Dragan's Frederica's cousin, so yeah. And now this kingdom's under attack, so we're coming back to try to save them. So, let's see what's gonna happen next. Yeah, we're sneaking in, basically. Let's go, you two.
Secret tunnels beneath the castle. Who'd have thought?
None but the royal family knew of this secret. They were built as a last resort, should the worst come to pass. Doesn't appear anyone else has been down here before us. Father must still be within the castle.
Along with a host of enemy soldiers, they appear to have breached the gates.
It truly is Esfrost. But I do not understand why.
We will seek understanding later. For now, we must protect His Majesty and the royal family.
Aye. We'll smuggle them to safety one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
We must take care. The castle has fallen into our enemy's hands.
What will we do? I mustn't charge carelessly into the enemy's blade. Time to find out what happened here. Okay, so it's just some things to look around and such. Anyways, just seeing who's streaming, so that way, once I'm done, I can find someone to raid. Freak Master I already raided before. Yeah. I wouldn't mind raiding him again, honestly, if it comes to it. But we'll figure that out later. Alright, time for bed. I'm streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Not sure when, though. Probably the afternoon, maybe the afternoon after the gym, but I'll see how I feel. I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow, though, for sure. As not to be in the throne room, invasion seek to remove the head of state. Move quickly, the king needs us. Let's interrogate this guy. Have him here. Oh, Glenbrook's other. Gustav. He stormed the castle. Ugh. Damn. What would drive him to do such a thing? A good question. What drove my brother to such madness? Okay, sending my stream tomorrow. He might do some reacts. Those content is hilarious. Eh, we'll see. Truth be told, I can never really catch Sensei streams reliably, because legit, he just streams whenever he feels like it, which I have no problems with. It's just, sometimes he goes live at the most randomest times. Most of the time he goes live while I'm working, but sometimes I'll be streaming until... Sometimes I'm about to go to sleep, and then he's streaming, I'm like, wow. Which again, it is his schedule and all that, but yeah. That's just why I'm never around. Boogie 2988 documentary? Is it based on that content creator, Boogie, or... Because I'm not too familiar. If it's not him, that guy, I'm not sure who it is otherwise that refers to. I've heard not so pleasant things about him, though. But I haven't looked into detail about what it was. Damn. Rest in peace. I've heard the name, though. I'm just not familiar with like what's going on, but I know he seems to be some. He has a lot of controversy behind him, basically. As far as I know, anyways. I don't really have anything else to comment otherwise, aside from all that. I need to watch the documentary, it's intense. We'll see. The enemies are already deep within the castle. They might have made it look sensible. Heading to my father's side. I mean, granted, I haven't even gone into detail about what he's done specifically, but I heard he doesn't have a good track record, to say the least. Okay, yeah, if we show him he has our loyalty. Only bodies here belong to the Royal Guard. Nobles themselves must have fled. Makes me sick seeing such cowards serve our king. Your riches to rags. Okay, that kind of story. We'll see. Like I said, I don't really care. Well, like I said, I don't really know the person personally outside of name. And I don't really have any interest in learning about them personally. But maybe someday I'll have it as background noise or something. Not expecting to fight. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I can collect. Watched it and it was hilarious. I can see it being the case. I don't really do reaction content myself though, personally. But I can see that being good content though. Especially assuming Sensei doesn't really know who said content creator is. So that probably helps his case with what he's trying to do. If anything. Go ahead, bed. Won't bother you? Hey, don't worry. It's no bother. When you come by and talk about stuff. Because like I said, I don't mind. I don't mind personally. It's always nice to have other people to talk with. Burger though, tell me something by what I can, Pock. Hope you have a good night. And I'll talk to you next time, whenever that is. But till then, have a good one, Pock. Probably see you tomorrow, but as long as you're able to come by and you're not busy with anything else. Until then, regardless, hope you have a good night, Pock. Okay, I think I finished. Oh wait, is there something here? Ooh, that I can use. Well, I think I've more or less done exploring now. Almost missed a few things, but I should be good. Yeah, we can just continue. We'll learn nothing more here. We must keep moving. Okay, now we're at the battle, which... 7? Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to grind for a bit, which... I guess I might as well do right now, then. Actually, yeah, I'll grind a few battles here if anything. Might as well. You're a sword guy. I'll go back, man. Yeah, just doing a few battles, since they did recommend my level to be level 7. Which, it's just, I wouldn't mind going a little past midnight doing justice and chilling. Which, maybe this is fine. But I will definitely continue this game tomorrow for sure, because this game's story has gotten a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. You love seeing progress for this game? For sure, for sure.
Time to work. Shadows conceal me.
Definitely one I'm glad I started on this week instead of waiting till after to play.
If it's a fight you want.
Bro, why didn't you use your magic?
Time to take flight. Darkness engulfs you.
From where shall we strike?
Let us pry out their weakness. I have your back.
Our victory is assured.
I've been waiting for this.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Wind!
Shall we begin?
Yeah, might as well heal you.
Much appreciated.
I ain't that slow.
Let me show you what I've learned. Flames, heed my call.
Okay, I think this might be a better way to go about this. It'll be fine.
Into the shadows.
Okay.
I won't lose.
Ooh, perfect position.
Defeat is not an option. Now I end this. What have we here?
The hunt is on. Darkness
Might as well
engulfs
take
you.
out you, because you're pretty annoying for me to deal with.
No!
Oh no.
You traitors! Don't underestimate
Okay,
me.
thank you.
I shall do what I can. Your runes are here.
I see a path to victory.
My turn. Too slow. Ha ha!
Cool.
Here I come.
How to go about this?
Ready to see a spell?
Come at me! Push on through!
I fight for peace.
Yeah, might as well.
Please, heed my call.
Not a chance.
Oh no.
Maybe next time. Sheer goal.
I'll use this for now, because I do sort of need to
I'll
heal.
try this. Where the wolf is cornered. This ends here. That hit the mark.
My stratagem is superior.
The hunt is on. From
Wanted you as well.
Curses! What's going on?
I see a path to victory. Let us reverse our
Thanks.
fortunes.
I shall do what I can.
Be at ease. You have my gratitude. Almost.
Damn it!
Wow.
Here I come.
How much for that?
Gah! I did it! My turn.
Damn it! You won't beat me!
I fight for peace.
Hey!
Take him out.
Over here.
Good try.
Victory is within reach. Ha! Sound strike.
Here you go.
Ah, this can't be! Ah!
Forward!
Oh, god damn it.
This battle is ours.
It's just a... I'm just replaying the story mission again, just to make some progress. Is all.
If it's a fight you want.
Bro, why didn't you do anything there?
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
But we should be okay, though.
Much appreciated.
And also just waiting for the next battle, which,
Cool heads shall prevail.
like I said, it will be on stream.
Victory goes to the quick.
Hopefully we'll be okay, though.
I can do
Honestly,
it.
I might farm a bit of this off-stream on video,
Show you
but
what I can do.
it definitely won't be too much, though. Hmm.
Win.
I will end this.
It's over. Ouch! Allow me. Flames, heed my
Bring this
call.
guy up.
I'll take you on! You're done!
There we go.
Wind. But I.
God damn it, not again.
Whence this quarrel among friends?
No one said nothing about.
Damn.
You're gonna have to use this,
I'll try
unfortunately.
What would father do? Wait your turn.
The hunt is on. From this range.
You traitors!
Can you take care of him? Yay. Close. Oh, wait, you're still around?
Oh, no.
I will end this. You won't catch me.
I shall try my level best. My turn. That seemed to work.
This isn't good. Your wounds are healed.
Much appreciated.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. I fight for peace.
Oh, you managed to hit. Okay.
Ouch!
Damn. Carefully. On your guard.
Okay. Oh no.
Time to take flight. Goodbye.
There we go. Okay, I need to deal with the healer though.
You traitors!
I fight for peace.
Flames, heed my call.
This is bad.
I can heal too. I owe you my life.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
We should be able to get through this, and then after this fight, I'll probably call the stream. Since I am near the 4-hour mark.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Whew, thank goodness.
Come at me! My turn. Brace yourself! Ah! When a wolf is cornered.
Might as well kill you here. Cool.
Your numbers dwindle. Keep.
This'll hurt. Sound strike. Suffer. Victory is within reach.
The hunt is on. You'll get no mercy from us.
If it's a fight you want.
Well, now you're helping me here.
Very good.
Yeah, like I'll let you get away with that forever.
I will end this.
What? You missed?
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
My turn.
That seemed to work.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
We mustn't lose heart.
I have to heal myself here.
I'll take you on! Show me what you're made of.
There's one more guy. Two more guys, actually.
Look at me learning. For victory!
Your orders?
Allow me. Sound strike. My turn. This is the end. Victory is within reach. May I?
Nice.
Time to take flight.
I struck true, just as I planned.
The situation is grim.
I can imagine.
You traitors!
Okay. You love the crits? Same.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Mhm. Okay.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Shall we begin?
Okay.
Whew, thank goodness.
For victory!
Okay.
You won't beat me!
Mm-hmm.
Show me what you're made of.
My turn.
I'm about to take cover here, because why not?
Carefully.
We mustn't let our guard down.
What? You miss?
You traitors! The flames
Can you kill him, though?
Very good.
You're an open book.
Here I come. I will end this.
Flames, heed my call.
There we go.
I shall try my level best.
My turn.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay.
Your wounds are healed.
You'll finish this up,
Sorry to
Roland.
worry you.
I'll take you on!
Okay.
Carefully.
I won't give in.
You traitors!
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Okay.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
My turn.
Yeah, okay, GG's.
Denji!
Victory, but I did feel like I used a bit more resources than I wanted. Not that I still need to grind as well, but got a lot of money and items at least. To make it worthwhile. So what are my levels at the moment? Because the game definitely said have a recommended level set, which I got with a few characters, and a lot of other characters are really close. Well, you're gonna be behind. Okay, I guess I could do 1 to 2 grinds tomorrow before continuing the main story. Which personally, I would be okay with that. But man, I am really excited to see where this game's story goes, for the most part. Whether I like it or not is another story, but we shall see. But anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll probably be back sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the afternoon, maybe evening, I'll see how I feel. But it'll be more of this. Maybe I'll throw in a random Street Fighter 6 or Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising stream, but we'll get there when we get there. Regardless though, for everyone to stop by, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Till then, take care everyone, and have a good night.